Welcome to Dr. Mind. Living with stress and anxiety can be very difficult, but there are steps you can take that might help. Step number 1, awareness. The first and foremost part of self-therapy and self-care is to become aware about your mental health. An individual must be able to recognize that he or she might be suffering from stress and anxiety. For this, let's get to know about stress and anxiety. In simple terms, stress means feeling troubled or threatened by life. Anxiety includes symptoms of apprehension, worry, uneasiness, and overthinking related to present, past, future, or anything which could be trivial or even big. Step number 2, talk to someone you trust. Talking to someone you trust about what's making you anxious could be a relief. Just having someone who listens to you and shows that they care about you can provide great help in itself. If you aren't able to open up to someone close to you, or even after sharing it's not helping, then go for the professional help. Getting it off the chest would definitely relieve some of the pressure. Step number 3, manage your worries. Stress and anxiety can make it really hard to stop worrying. You might have worries you can't control. You might feel like you need to keep worrying because it feels useful, or that bad things might happen if you stop. Try to accept that this is how I feel at the moment, but it won't last forever. It can be helpful to try different ways of addressing these worries. For example, you could set aside a specific time to focus on your worries, so you can reassure yourself that you haven't forgotten to think about them. Some people find it helps to set a timer. Write down your worries and keep them in a particular place. For example, you could write them in a notebook or on pieces of paper, or put in an envelope or jar. Step number 4, do breathing exercises. Breathe. Always remember to breathe. Take time to inhale. It's the simplest thing, but is forgotten in times of chaos. Breathing exercises can help you cope and feel more in control. Let's do it now. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Think about a happy moment. Hold your breath along with this feeling for at least 5 seconds. Now exhale slowly for 5 seconds and try to release negative thoughts out of it. Repeat it. Step number 5, change spaces. One of the most powerful things you can do for yourself when you're anxious is to change your physical setting. If an email triggered your anxiety, consider stepping away from the computer. If an argument has your heart racing, try going into a different room. If your head is spinning trying to solve a problem, it might help to do something else for a little while. Getting fresh air and stepping outdoors can do wonders. Of course, it's not always an option to go outside or to step away for long, but consider giving yourself at least a 5-minute pause or change of scenery to reset yourself. And the last step, keep a journal. It might help to make a note of what happens when you get anxious or have a panic attack. This could help you spot patterns about what triggers such experiences for you, or notice early signs that they are beginning to happen. You could also make a note of what's going well. Living with anxiety can mean you think a lot about things that worry you or are hard to do. It's important to be kind to yourself and notice the good things too. The journal will help to keep a track about whether your condition is getting better or not. Otherwise, it's best to seek professional help.